Right, good morning. From Newbury College. I'm one of the lecturers, Malcolm, and I'm going to be talking about healthy eating for children. And I'm going to make a simple dish, a stir-fried rice dish, packed full of vegetables, which I've cooked with the rice for about 10 minutes. I've got peas, broccoli, carrots and beans in there. And then to start it off, I've got some onion, peppers, courgettes and spring onion in there, which is raw, which I'm going to saute off in some just normal olive oil, a little bit of normal olive oil. I'm not going to use any salt in this recipe. I'm just going to add a little bit of soy sauce, which contains enough salt. I'm going to serve this dish with some nice sliced low-fat halloumi, which I've just drizzled a tiny bit of oil on because I'm going to put these in breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs, I've added a bit of Ras El Hanout spice and a little bit of paprika, just to give it a little bit of a kick, a bit of flavour. And the breadcrumbs will, once I've grilled it, they'll crisp up and you'll have a nice crispy textured halloumi cheese served on top of a nice nutritious rice dish full of vegetables. So lots of vitamins and minerals. You've got protein from the low-fat halloumi. You've got protein in the rice. So it's a nice wholesome dish. So I'll start by just turning the heat on to my wok. You don't need a wok, you could use a frying pan. And I'm going to get my halloumi and just dip it into the breadcrumbs. Okay, and just make sure we get a few on top, and these will crisp up under the grill. Texture is very important with food, and you want lots of varying textures to appeal to children. I think they like different colours and textures, and here you've got a really colourful dish with lots of texture. And I mean, kids love halloumi. They love the consistency of it, the chewiness. And it's not bad. You just need to watch out for the fat content, that's all. So that's my halloumi, and I'm going to put that under the grill now. And for this, I'm just going to use a tiny bit vegetable oil. I'm also going to get a frying pan, which I can use as a lid to keep in any steam. So that's heating up very nicely. Got my wooden spoon. Put my vegetables into the hot pan. I'll just seal them off quickly. I've got basmati rice here, but you can use long grain. You can also use jasmine rice. I did put a tiny bit of salt in the water, but that's the only salt I'm going to add to this dish. So we're going to soften these a little bit, and then I'm just going to put the rice in with the vegetables, and then a little bit of cold water to create steam. Just a little bit of water, and then keep all that on. This will create steam, and that will all warm through very nicely indeed. So I'll come back to you once the halloumi's cooked. Okay, so rice is nice and warm. I'm going to put some little bit of soy sauce on there. Mix that in, and that's instead of salt, basically. There's no salt in here. So I'm just going to have a little taste. And it's very nice. There's enough salt in there with the soy sauce. So now you can see our nice crispy halloumi. So I'm just going to put some of this in the dish. And then pick up a few of these really nice and crisp on top. Okay, so that's going to be plenty for a portion. Just a little drizzle of oil to give it a bit of shine. And there's a nice simple dish which I think your kids will like.